We are here to watch the Indie World Showcase, Nintendo's Indie Showcase, where they highlight indie games coming to their platform. It says join us tomorrow, which is today, 9 a.m. PT, new Indie World Showcase, 20 minutes of reveals, announcements, and updates for games for the Nintendo Switch. I didn't do a bingo card for this because, frankly, I wasn't sure if I could really, get enough stuff that would fill up a bingo card meaningfully. But stuff that I am kind of wondering, what we might hear more about. Definitely Hades. More likely than Silksong, because Hades has already started its marketing cycle for its sequel. I think we could even see in a somewhat zag, an update to a game like Ooblets. I think we could see, I'm trying to think of indie games that are coming out. Gunbrella. I've been waiting to see more from Gunbrella. That's supposed to be coming out in 2023, and that is a Devolver Digital game that's coming to Switch and I think just PC. I don't remember offhand though if Gunbrella is coming to everything. I hope it's coming to everything. That game looks awesome. Still a little typey type. Yeah, just Switch and PC. So I feel like this is a really strong candidate to be here. I know. Is the shadow drop in the room with the snow? Yeah, I don't see that shadow dropping. I could see it being here. I think that's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Shadow dropping, I would be pretty shocked if they did that. Have you heard of Go-Go Town? It's one of the most appealing visual. No, I haven't heard of Go-Go Town. I'll jot it down. Trying to think, what are the indie games that are on my... Oh, I don't have my notebook with me. Maybe Planet of Lana? Is that coming to Switch? No, it's only console. Though, this is also a place where we see ports or other platform releases. But I think in my experience, and let me know if you guys have other examples, usually when an indie game is announced for only a few platforms, usually it just comes out on those platforms. I guess they can have additional additions tossed on, but I feel like that's not as likely. I don't know. It's just a vibe. Maybe that's inaccurate. Is The Last Case of Benedict Fox coming to Switch? Because if so, I think we'd see that, because that comes out this month or something. No, it's not coming to Switch. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of stuff that we has already been kind of revealed, but maybe could use, additional passes. And I'm sure some new things as well, but ooh, okay, here we go. Let me know how the volume is. I feel like I'm not hearing anything. Or you guys are not hearing anything, which is concerning. No. Yeah, I don't have sound. I hear sound. Weird. No. No, that's so weird. I hear it. I mean, it should be coming through. Oh, I think I know what. I think I know why. Oh, shoot. Let's see if I can fix this.
Worked hard to create our own success. The story of Nico.
I'll explain later.
From memory.
Wonder why that happened.
Yet there are some who still believe in the power of magic and myth.
Welcome to Moneko's Night Market. Long ago, the villagers at the base of Mount Fugu worshipped the mythical sun cat Nico. However, recent sightings reveal this myth may no longer be a legend.
As the adorable Moneko in this narrative adventure sim, you'll do various jobs, befriend the townsfolk, and craft all sorts of doodads in preparation for the weekly night market. And wow, this market is bustling!
There's a ton of things to do here, like joining parades, entering cat races, and performing on stage.
Did we mention cat races?
Nearly everything you find on the island can be sold at the market. Now that's one happy customer.
And if you're just itching to explore, the island's got lots of secrets to uncover and puzzles to solve. But be careful, you might encounter some meddlesome agents along the way.
Stop by Moneko's Night Market, setting up shop on Nintendo Switch September 26th.
大家好，我是时光系列的导演徐直。
大家好，我是吴志飞，公司的创意总监。
我们来自重庆帕斯亚科技。沙市镇时光继承了波西亚时光的世界观，这次我们将带大家走入一个神秘的沙漠城市。
这是我们时光系列的第2款产品，我们在这个游戏里面带来更深刻的故事、更有趣的人物和更丰富的玩法。同时，我们也在不断地扩展这个世界的世界观。
在开发过程中，我们实地考察了中国西北的戈壁沙漠，那里的环境和当地治沙人的先进理念激发了我们的创作热情。
我们希望你能和我们一起来度过这个沙漠时光，谢谢。
Love adventure, role-playing, and simulation games? This sequel to My Time at Portia has it all. Through a captivating story, rife with dozens
This would be cool.
of
I've heard good things
characters and
about My
side
Time at
quests,
Portia.
You're tasked with restoring this post-apocalyptic desert community to its former glory.
Tall lady
With your
or short
trusty
man.
tools,
I guess a little bit of
you'll
both.
gather resources to assemble machines and transform a derelict workshop into a finely tuned facility. Lots of customization options are also in your toolbox, from crafting items to building and decorating your home however you'd like. But there's more to Sandrock than just building.
Why not venture into ancient ruins and scavenge for relics? Or say hi to the locals and make some friends? Unfortunately, this town's kind of popular with the monsters, so take them down in melee combat.
My Time at Sandrock launches on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. Well, hopefully they learned some of those lessons though from My Time at Portia. I think that's what makes me optimistic about trying this one out, because I definitely heard My Time at Portia was cool, but and then this I have seen actually. I don't know if it was on consoles though. It might have been PC only. This hectic cooking game. And I've heard good things about this game. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I could be mixing it up with something else, but I don't think I am. Yeah, PlateUp.
Ever dreamed of having your very own restaurant? Well, now you can in the roguelite management sim PlateUp.
Create, decorate, and automate
It came out last
the
year for
restaurant
PC.
of your dreams. Place and arrange appliances however you'd like, but be strategic about it, cause you're gonna have your hands full. Lots of hungry customers will be clamoring for meals at lightning-fast speeds. Fortunately, you don't have to undertake this gastronomic journey alone.
Up to 4 chefs can play together locally or online to help run this culinary empire. Manage both the kitchen and front of house to keep your customers happy. At the end of every randomly generated shift, you can acquire new high-tech appliances like turbo ovens to upgrade your kitchen and make your next restaurant venture even more successful.
Serve up some deliciousness when PlateUp launches on Nintendo Switch this October.
I do think serving is something that Overcooked 3 could do if they choose. There's a cat here.
Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier planszowych i kotów.
Kiedy wyobrażam sobie idealne miejsce do odpoczynku, widzę ciepły koc i mojego mruczącego kota Darwina. Mogę wtedy zrelaksować się przy ulubionej książce.
They're ready to leave. That cat.
Koty są synonimem przytulności i ciepła. Te uczucia chcieliśmy wyrazić w naszej adaptacji gry planszowej Calico.
Mamy nadzieję, że poczujecie je tak samo jak my.
Miłego oglądania.
That cat was 2 seconds away from being like, I'm up.
Perfect board game night? Check out Quilts and Cats of Calico. Adapted from the real-life tabletop game Calico, you'll make a quilt from patterned pieces of fabric.
Place pieces on the board, sew buttons to score points, and attract adorable cats. Aw, cute! Each cat has a preferred
This would be cute in VR.
to stitch and style to become a master quilt maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online multiplayer. Join ranked matches against random players. Or try your hand at weekly challenges. You can also take some time to customize your cats and give them a positively great look.
Cuddle up with Quilts and Cats of Calico.
I do like that you can customize the
launching on
cats.
the Nintendo Switch system.
I would want to
this
try the
fall.
board game, I think. I'm not a big fan of board games that become video games, like in terms of playing them as games. This is interesting. Guitar Hero meets something else. Oh, yeah, Rift of the Necrodancer.
Wow, this game has some sick beats.
I can tell. You've been bobbing your head for a while. In this spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer, you've still got to move to the rhythm, but it's got a new musical twist of lane-based combat.
Monsters will come flying at you, so match the on-screen prompts to kick them to the curb. Each one has a different movement pattern, and some take multiple hits to defeat. Oh, and let's not forget
it's so
boss
hypnotic.
battles. That'll really get you grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's a special minigame to play for each of the 5 character storylines.
Make a trade.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Next up, we've got some DLC news to share for games we previously featured in Indie World. More puzzles await in the Cupboards and Drawers DLC.
Oh, that's
for a
cool.
little to the left.
I have a need to play
Get
this game
hiding
still.
across 25 new puzzles as you explore a world of small spaces, secret compartments, and surprising stuff stuffed into every drawer. Charming new illustrations and scenarios are also included in this paid DLC, launching on Nintendo Switch this June.
Dig into more roguelite puzzle action with the Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon Puzzlers Pack. Venture forth as 2 newly playable characters. Test your puzzle prowess with quantum
This game seems
challenges,
cool, but like no one
and
really
make your way
cared
through
about
the
it.
perplexing halls of Castle
It came out like in
Quantum.
December too, so
You
it's
can
kind of
also
rough.
pay Mr. Hat a visit for over 20 in-game
Because it's
hats to
easier than
modify
organizing
runs,
real spaces.
Or pick up some nifty new relics in Chester's shop. This free DLC shovels its way onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Expand your
Oh,
in
yeah.
the relics of the old faith
Hopefully this
update
gets
for
a
Cult of
date,
the
a release
Lamb.
date. This is how I get my
Dozens of new
this is how I
items,
get my
relics, and enemies are
platinum.
scattered across remixed dungeons, guarded by the new versions of the 4 guardian bishops. Take your spoils back to the cult with new buildings to construct and followers to recruit.
I love the new
plus
buildings, by the way.
A new unlockable quest. And after beating the game, keep the faith going with the new permadeath, gauntlet, and boss rush modes. This free update launches on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
Okay, probably everywhere else then too. That's really
Hello,
soon.
I am Funnyman Video Game Donkey from Big Mode Publishing. I am joined today by the creator
Oh my god,
of
I've never
Animal Well,
seen what
Billy
this
Bass.
person looks like.
Hello, I'm Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well. I've been working on Animal Well for over 5 years at this point.
I believe you.
All alone, making everything that goes into the game, including the engine. I was trying to give people the experience of finding something new in a place they've already been before. Pretty much somewhere that's filled with puzzles that you would want to keep coming back to over and over again. I hope you enjoy Animal Well when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
Yeah, Grotty, I actually played a little bit of it. I've been meaning to do a short write-up on
Well, well, well.
Sounds
experience.
like you're ready for Animal Well. In this atmospheric pixelated world, you'll search for treasures as you gradually uncover a dense environment. Where you go is entirely up to you.
Perfect. So I shouldn't need to worry about anything dangerous, right?
Yeah, about that. You're not alone in this labyrinth. Many interesting creatures live here, but some might be hostile, so stay alert. Any items you've picked up can be used in a number of ways, like making a quick getaway or having friendly creatures help you out in a pinch. And speaking of items, there's a lot to uncover here. So get crafty with your items and
Yeah,
see
it's
what you find.
basically a
I'll be
Metroidvania.
well prepared then.
Uh-huh.
Summon your courage and curiosity for Animal Well.
Okay, early
launching on
2024.
Nintendo Switch early next
It's
year.
really interesting, but I actually feel like the art sometimes makes it hard to see and understand like what things are. I only played 10 minutes of it because the demo was like time locked. Yeah, but a good contender for next year's draft, so there we go. Crime o'clock.
Guess what? It's crime o'clock.
What?
Odd. My watch says otherwise.
I meant
yeah, if I want
puzzle
something closer, what I do.
game. Anyway, there's no time to waste. You've got over 40 cases to solve across time and space.
But where, or I guess when, do I even begin?
Elementary, my dear Andrew. Look at your map. There are lots of eras to visit. From the Lost Age to a cybernetic future. In each era, you'll see how crime scenes develop for different time ticks.
Wait a second. Could I do something in one era and change events in another?
Exactly! By traveling through time, meeting characters, and resolving each case, the map will change and more adventures will be unlocked.
Sounds like a timeless experience. Set your alarms to Crime O'Clock when it launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
It seems cool. I'm a little
Hello,
confused on what
McKee,
I have to do for it.
Games. I'm Ola, the art director.
And I'm Marion, co-producer.
For the last 10 years, we created a variety of different games, expanding the Teslagrad universe. Now we are returning to our roots for a sequel.
These titles are not only a celebration of the original game, but also Scandinavian nature and folklore, the origin of so much of our game's visual identity.
We hope you'll find as much wonder as we have in this universe and join our homecoming. We see you at the top of the tower.
Tusen tack!
Whoa! Electric powers! Shocking, am I right?
Close! In Teslagrad 2, you'll harness electromagnetic powers to solve physics-based puzzles. Move seamlessly through Scandinavian-inspired environments, accompanied by an orchestral soundtrack influenced by Nordic folk tunes.
But this land holds many dangers, as fearsome beasts stand in your way. Master the art of Teslamancy and defeat them to discover additional areas to explore.
Plus, you can play a remastered version of the first Teslagrad game, which adds enhanced visuals and 10 extra challenge levels.
Both Teslagrad 2 and Teslagrad Remastered bolt onto the Nintendo Switch system. Later today,
I've never played Teslagrad.
You can get the game separately or bundled together in the Teslagrad Power Pack Edition.
I could see myself dipping into that. Ah, West of Loathing. I never finished these, but I know a lot of people that really like them. But yes, welcome Ash over to our mod team. Thank you again for volunteering to be a moderator. I started like West of Loathing, but I never actually finished it. So I think I would dip into this. I'm making like a light list on stuff I want to play. Yeah, they're supposed to be like really funny and like really charming and enjoyable. Yeah, Shadows over Loathing.
Mobsters, monsters, and mysteries? Sounds like the cat's pajamas. Sign me up.
Okay. Set in the 1920s within the West of Loathing universe, Shadows over Loathing is a slapstick RPG full of silliness and stick figures. Your Uncle Murray asks you to help run his antique shop in Ocean City, but he's nowhere to be found. While searching for him, you'll encounter a sinister plot that could spell the end of the world.
Okay, this came out last year on PC. I didn't even know this came out.
Frogs, sentient math, and eldritch horrors. There's also a ton of roles to play. March to the beat of your own nefarious schemes as a jazz agent, or hold the curds of the cosmos in your hands as a cheese wizard.
The digital version of Shadows over Loathing launches on Nintendo Switch later today. The physical version of the game will launch this fall.
Hola, somos parte del equipo de The Game Kitchen, creadores de Blasphemous y de Last Door. Soy Enrique Cabeza, director creativo.
Yo soy David Erosa, productor.
Y yo Raquel Alcázar, productora junior.
Blasphemous es un juego muy querido por la comunidad, y desarrollar una secuela nos da la ocasión de volver a trabajar en su mundo y enriquecerlo aún más.
En esta segunda parte hemos tenido la oportunidad de plasmar tanto nuevas ideas de diseño como nuevos caminos artísticos y narrativos.
It's kind of cool seeing so many
un primer vistazo a Blasphemous 2. Esperamos que os guste.
indie games get
the
sequels.
Penitent One has returned. In this sequel to Blasphemous,
It hopefully ends
you'll
up working
undertake
out.
a pilgrimage through a land ravaged
Because a lot of
by a
times,
foul
like,
curse
people don't,
known as
like, the sequels are a kind of a tough sell
Slash your way
for
through
indie.
legions of bloodthirsty foes and treacherous traps in this brutal action platformer. Choose from 3 newly added weapons, each one deadly in their own way.
Wield the
Yeah, I
war
was thinking
Caesar
that too. There's a
for
lot of
slow but
international
powerful
teams.
Flaming strikes. The rapier and dagger to attack with lightning.
Never could beat the first one. Fair enough. Yeah,
And
look, it
the
looks kind of
Kremlin
tough.
blade for vicious and versatile combos. By unlocking weapon memories, you'll
Mm.
learn more moves that'll help you survive the dangers lying ahead. Penitence awaits in Blasphemous 2, slashing onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I think it's on PS Plus Extra. Okay. Riley, are you there? Riley, come in. Not Overcooked. Oxenfree 2. People were talking about, like, when's this getting a release date?
Opened a portal above Edwards Island.
Riley, yes, but are we really the ones to do something about
Oxenfree is so
Have
good.
you seen anyone else around? We've been all over. We've seen different timelines, gone back to the past. We're alone. There is no one else.
Riley, seriously, Riley!
This is like one of my favorite games ever, but I noticed Night School at launch kind of has a rough time making a smooth experience. So I'm a little nervous that this will be a bit buggy when it comes out. But the first one, don't remember anything about it. Oh, it's so good. There's like so much
Riley returns to
good
her
stuff in
hometown
that
of
first game.
Kamina to research strange electromagnetic waves. But what she discovers is more than what she bargained for.
Set 5 years after the events of the first Oxenfree game, you'll tap into the town's ghostly signals and unsettling static. Tune the radio to communicate with supernatural beings, manipulate the world
It's
around
like such a good
you,
spooky
and
game.
watch out for a shadowy cult attempting to open their own reality-altering portal.
While exploring this beautiful yet treacherous town, use
Yeah,
the
Night
new
School is under
walkie-talkie
Netflix now.
conversation system to connect with local contacts. Some of them may have valuable info that can give you more insight into Kamina's mysteries.
Your choices will have an impact on Riley's
Yeah, I think you'd
development,
like it. It's really fun.
relationships, and the story. Will you forge deep friendships? Turn a blind eye to
Netflix,
those
yes.
in need? It's all up to you.
Tune in to Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals.
Okay.
Airing on Nintendo Switch July 12th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Thanks for staying with us so far. Before we go, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of several more
No,
indie
don't
games
go.
coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. Little Kitty Big City. It's kind of got Untitled Goose Game energy to it. Chance of Sonar. Love the art. That's very cool. Rotado. Not really my kind of game, but definitely has some cool style to it. Okay, that's cool. Love Escape Academy. If you haven't played it, go play it. I still have to do the DLC, but I don't like FNAF. it's too scary. Oh, available later today. Interesting. Well, it's like this came out already. Security Breach. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. This hasn't come out yet, right? It's like a Jet Set Radio type game.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown in today's showcase.
A huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working on games for the Nintendo Switch system. And as always, thank you for watching.
Follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World. Until next time, happy gaming!
All right, obviously Indie World. Yes, exactly. What did you think? What would you grade it? Indie World's kind of an interesting one because there's so little in the way of expectation just by nature of it kind of being any combination of things.
Years ago, at the top of
Frankly, though, I might be personally leaning on a C. I think it was okay. I would have loved a few more things to latch onto. No shade to any of the games that were shown, because like a lot of it was like very solid, but I didn't really get anything that like I totally popped for. You know, we got a couple of the classic ports that I mentioned we'd get with like PlateUp and a few other titles that were only on PC. The release date for Oxenfree is definitely a big win. And it's cool seeing Animal Well, because that game has a lot of hype. Early 2024, though, obviously it's a bit far to get like too excited for it, but good to see that, you know, it's kind of getting its way out the door. But that was kind of it. Rifts and Necrodancer did seem cool, but I personally didn't see that much to like pop off for. So yeah, not bad, except for Moneko. I played Moneko at PAX West, and now I'm not sure if it's gonna like hit as hard as I wanted to be honest. Maybe the quest I did was just kind of dull, you know? I only played a little bit. Like, I didn't do any of these mini games look awesome. Don't tell me Moneko wasn't wavy. It wasn't. It really wasn't. But, you know, a couple minutes. It could hit harder when I get the full game, but the demo I did was just like this that stealth sequence. It was just pretty fine, you know? Like, the art was amazing, but like it was just kind of like whatever. Doesn't mean the game will be. I'm not ready to say this game is not going to be good, but I was hoping I would enjoy it a bit more than I did. Yeah, definitely a lot of like sequels, it felt like, in this one. Sequels and a couple ports. So we had, you know, My Time at Sandrock, which is a follow-up to My Time at Portia. I do think whether you like it or not, Rift of the Necrodancer was one of the big hits. The DLC section too was just like, I don't know. It didn't. I personally, you know, in general, DLC is just not that popular. Like, I've never played A Little to the Left, so I'm excited about, and we're playing DLC later today with Horizon. So like, it's not that no one plays it, but you know, it was fine. I do love the date though for Cult of the Lamb, and that's super soon. That's like April 24th. So that update's coming down real soon. Excited about that, because I'm hoping that some of the new abilities will make it maybe easier to do my platinum. Again, it was cool to see Animal Well. I think the new, quote unquote new to me at least, let me know if you've seen it before, I think that was the most interesting was this Crime O'Clock game. I'm a big fan of games that have this kind of coloring book, not filled in coloring book style to them. I turn it up like a tiny smidge just to get some of the background sound.
That's odd. My watch says otherwise.
I like this sort of different timeline kind of thing going on.
But where, or I guess when, do I even begin?
Elementary, my dear Andrew. Look at your map. There are lots of eras to visit. From the lost age to a cyber.
Yeah, like it just seems interesting. I don't know if they're gonna pull it off or how like fun it'll be, but it's like the most different and funky one. How Rift had me very interested. Yeah, I think those were kind of, as far as new, even though Rift we've seen Rift of the Necrodancer before, right? I think we have. Let me know if we haven't. But then what did we have after that? We had Teslagrad 2. And this collection dropping. The port of Shadow of Loathing is cool. Especially because I didn't even realize that came out. Blasphemous 2. I do think Oxenfree 2, again, that having a date is big. But yeah, we could have used a few more. Really? Okay, then that's bigger if we hadn't seen it before. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, I would have liked to see a couple more heavy hitters, but again, this is going to be pretty like widespread because they're a different collection of indie games. You know, it's funny, I glanced away and now I don't know what the results were. I think people leaned on B. Last I saw, B was in the lead, but I don't think they have a way to pull up the old results from a poll, unfortunately. Let me see. Add marker. Manage. Yeah, I think it was B with some C's. That's what I saw too. I saw like one D or something. I don't think I saw any F's, but okay, cool. B1 confirmed. Do they have like... I've clipped that. I have watch party, prediction, chat history. Yeah, I don't have like a managed polls or anything on here on my quick actions, but yeah, I'm excited for Little Kitty Big City. I knew Necrodancer since last year PAX. I was hunting it down its PAX and ammo. That's fair. That's very fair. Apparently Bomb Rush Cyberpunk had a release date announced. I didn't even notice. Oh, they did. Really? I don't think I grabbed that one either. I plan to go back to like in here or like in live. Oh yeah, available August 18th. Boom. That's pretty soon. I think that's fairly exciting. I kind of wish that had a little bit more of a center stage moment. I do think in a post Hi-Fi Rush world, it feels a little bit less novel, but I still think it's gonna be cool. I think I had a meeting that I had set up. Oh yeah. Well, plenty to catch up on, or a couple things to catch up on at least. We'll watch the VOD. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, Stretch. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Let me go back here, just have this in the background. I actually really don't have anybody online right now because I think everyone did what I did, which is fair and fine. Yeah, I think I'm good then to probably just close out. I do want to remind y'all that I will be live again later today at 3 p.m. PT with Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores. It took me a second to remember the name of the DLC, but I got there. It's gonna throw off the super fun release calendar. I'm sure it'll be yeah, you know, I was actually, oh, hold on, that's not who I was looking at, I don't think. Let me see. We can head over there. I don't think I follow that person, but if you vouch, then I'm good going over there. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Let's do that for our raid. And before we close out, again, 3 p.m. PT, I'll be live here again with Horizon. So make sure you are here for that. And then let's do our quick ending soon screen before we head out. So we got a big thank you to all of y'all viewing, following, watching, moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. You too can join over on patreon.com/GameOnSys with rewards as low as $1 all the way up to the $25 tier. I'm talking about folks like BiscuitsWithDavey, Edwin Garcia, Kevin Fair. I have to do the other one after. Platform Fanatic, PlayItJason, Randleton, Spencer icasiano, and Nina McKee. The person I had missed was, ooh, hold on. This usually does not happen, but I might have to just grab it from here. 1 second, because I want to make sure I say their name. Oh, Patrick Schweigert is who I had missed there for a hot second. But let's go over and do that raid, and then I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. PT later today.